Alright, alright. I hope I scared at least somebody. Probably not, unfortunately. When I blurted the sound, I maximized the sound for no reason, out of nowhere. Let me check. Let's check the voice and see if everything is okay. Eh, we've had worse. Alright, let's open back CK3 and see what we can do today. It will be a shorter stream, but this has to be done. This House Baelish waits for nobody. Alrighty then. Let me double check one more thing. I wonder how the music is. I need to reduce it slightly. We do have good music, but I prefer the CK3 music. All in all. I'm also gonna reduce my microphone slightly. Alright, one more check. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Echo. Alright, let's see what we can do here. So, where were we? I'm pregnant. I have a Dragonpit. Oh god, she's so loud. Pretty voice, but so loud. Why you have to be so loud? Alright, so we have a bunch of babies. And none who are particularly good at anything or interesting. I have failed to tame dragons yesterday over and over again. But my daughter has a baby dragon who is growing very quickly, apparently. It's rather ugly as well. What else? You have a dragon as well. Send this dragon to the Dragonpit. Does this help? I have no clue. Maybe should I keep my current heir, or should I switch to the one that doesn't have an ugly dragon and isn't lazy and yeah, lazy. Is there a way to get rid of lazy? I think there should be. Okay. Let's know. Apparently I need to reduce my stress a bit. I don't know what got me so stressed. Was it when I started... when I got the kingdom? I can't remember. Dragonstone, kingdom title. And I own it. Very interesting. Anyhow, artifacts have low durability. In 13 years. I can sell them easily in 13 years. This one is 11. Let's try with the stag antler. Produce artifacts. Go to artifact market. Sell artifacts. Say sell antler. Goodbye antler. Good. Claims. I don't need claims. This guy needs a successor. Elroy has 12. Let's go all the way down. Here you are. You will be good. You can change this guy's. County tier realm. I don't think I want to change anything about him. He's doing fine. God, my expenses have been raising quite a lot. Can I change? Can I change culture? Convert to local culture. I want to change culture without actually moving my capital. Is that an option? Guess not. Not even sure if I should change to Valyrian, to be honest. Simply because... how much would that increase my chance to bond the dragon? Let's be honest here. All the bonuses so far were minuscule. Even the events barely gave anything. Like you'd get one event would increase your chance by 5%. Can imprison my chancellor. I could imprison him, right? I don't want him to raise up in rebellion. We will see. Okay, first things first. Grand Tournament, I'm not interested. Grand Tour, I will be interested in that one. Should I go for another taxation tour? I think I should. There's no reason to have any other tour. But first things first. Feast. Gotta have a good feast before the tour. Should I move it here or leave it where it was? Here it costs what, 120? It's safer. Recreation, prestige. Does it give? No, it doesn't. Friend. My friend. Whatever, start a feast. Let's see what will happen. I mean, all in all, it's not the worst thing in the world to be lazy for once in one of my characters. Armor inflation wants to make mail. Legendary and renown. Yes, I will. 500 gold. Then again, if she manages to make a good piece of mail, I could also give her what I'm wearing, the Baelish mail, which isn't something spectacular. We shall see what she comes up with. Hopefully I'm finally gonna get a good son. Welcome friends, let's lose some stress. Perfect. Interesting conversation. Do I want her as my friend? You. She is a count. Not really. The answer is not quite. That's another event where two people are arguing and I'm going to be a diplomat about it. Anara keeps the trait brave. Daughter guess, oh, sure. Okay, but I'm already... Let's change the focus. Not this. The activity, intent. Eager reveler. Grand tour, plan grand tour. Good old taxation tour. Why are there so many options? Do we have any diseases? Oh, we have one here. Maybe I should focus on this area first before this spreads, because it will spread, right? How long has it been? Outbreak began on the 16th, 6th moon, 381. It's 1 year old-ish. So it could spread. If I'm not wrong. Let's do it. Have the grand tour. Taxation. Maybe you just cannot tax the same nobles over and over again. Maybe that's how it works. And then we'll go here, and then here and here. Is this too convoluted? We will see. Opinion. The rest can be tour. Continue. This is good. This doesn't matter. Okay. What do we want here? More carnal sins. Has a very... is unable to pick good mates. That's for sure. Maybe continue with altruism or justice. Altruism. I want to customize the route though. I want to avoid, so after we get here, I want to avoid going too close to that. This and this. Let's try it like this. Yeah. Sounds pretty good. After we get here, why not come here as well? Then we'll go all the way down here. Maybe after we come here, I want to hit this one as well. Perfect. Cool. Altruism start. Let's do it. Let's see. Distribute blessed coins. A sprinkling of water should set. Wait, did they change this effect? So, altruism, the royal touch. Words of my arrival seem to have spread to the lordship of Moon Gates, as our entourage is soon beset with countless serfs begging to be blessed by the royal touch. I could, of course, simply sprinkle a little water blessed by myself upon them, and they would surely be satisfied. But granting them blessed coins to soothe their infected area would keep them happy and blessed for much longer. Yeah, I'll just sprinkle some free water. Hear a distant cry and I turn out to find a plow holding peasant. His breath heavy, agitated as he stops for a second. I'm sorry, my lady, but rare is the chance I have to talk to you. I understand that you must grow the realm, but the royal buildings that you've built here have left us without a job. I should give him some money because I want to buff up my piety. Very low. I lost a few levels of devotion because I cheated. Like a hussy. Life of a ruler. Sworn shield. Chance to prevent assassination. Is brave, shy, and diligent. Blessing of ignorance. My newborn son sleeps so sweetly. He's a quick fellow. Blessedly unaware of the curse which will follow him for the rest of life. To be a bastard is not an easy thing in the world, nor is the mother of one. Why can't I legitimize him directly? This is interesting. Begin the tour. No, he's only quick. All my children, for every birth, the cordiality shown me grows. As I hold my newborn babe in my arms, I am greeted by more warmth and kindness than ever before. I guess I do have quite the impressive gathering of children. Mother of many children, general opinion +5. My lady, my knight announces his arrival with surprisingly loud voice. He proudly holds up a package securely wrapped in cloth. I return from Lys with an artifact from my journey. I take the bulky bundle in my hands and loosen the cords before peeling layer after layer of fabric. Inside is an artifact unlike anything I've seen before. Quincy smiles proudly. Piece of oily black stone. Okay, this is an inventory artifact. What? Why? It only gives me +2. These are much better. Sure, go on and... Hey Podrick, welcome. All's good. Struggling a bit. I cannot tame my dragon back. I tried yesterday to tame her like, I don't know, 3 or 4 times. But I got another clutch of eggs from a relative whom I don't know why she sent me her eggs. This was something very peculiar. Either way, one of my daughters now has a dragon. So that's good. Not completely dragonless. We'll get there. We will get there. How has your day been? How's your week been, actually? We're halfway there. Okay. I don't need you to help. No. Okay, let's also have you trained inside. Educate, squire. Wonder if it matters whom the knight shall be. Maybe if I... One is also a knight. Sure. Cruising along waiting for the new DLC. Yeah. It's gonna be released on the 20 something, right? This month. 20-ish something. I hope it won't be a disappointment, because I can see how they can screw it up and just make it very boring. I think they didn't delay any DLC, any releases until now, did they? I don't remember. Then again, I didn't keep my eyes on them as a hawk. Let's see. Time for a tribute. Gimme. Let's begin. Oh, that is definitely true. I should research for more mods, to be honest. So this guy, this gal, is the one who is very good at what she's doing, right? Yes, legendary renown. Let's go to the armory, and I'll give you my mail. Can you make something better? This is a nice event. You can sneak food to your dog if you're sneaky enough, but my intrigue is pretty bad. Or I can risk it for the biscuit, literally. Nauseating stress gain, it's fine. How bad can it be? Elder Rings you're suggesting. Maybe I should have a look at it. I was thinking about getting Lord of the Rings. I saw there's another mod, which seemed interesting. But it's definitely not as complex as CK, as this one, Game of Thrones. Lines about legacy. Elder Scrolls mod. Interesting. Do I want you? Sure. Oh, the diseases didn't spread actually. That's good. Imprison mistress. You. Okay. Ransom. Let me go to the activity, view travel, customize route. We can remove these points now that the disease has gone away. Apply. Yeah, maybe after I finish with this one, maybe I'm gonna get my hands on it. I really want to play that mod that combines CK3 with Total War. Attila, I think? I have the game, but I just forgot the name. I really want to try it out. Because it would give a good balance between, you know, battles, which I find terribly boring, and intrigue and diplomacy, and dynastic, everything related to dynasties that CK3 offers. Time for a tribute. Yes, I guess. You and Lady Page become friends. Made a friend. Yeah, it seems to be very interesting. There were two that caught my eye. There was one for Banner Lords, but I don't feel like installing Banner Lords right now. And the other one for Attila. Total War was always interesting, but I haven't really played Attila. I've played a lot of Warhammer Total War, so I'm not sure if... a lot. Enough, let's put it this way. How many parochials vassals do I even have? I'm curious. I've never checked this. There should be vassals. Feudal and Republic, no. I have 6. Okay. Yeah, they can take the opinion hit. Lane takes to the skies. My daughter? Look at her being mighty. There was a song. Lane has managed to claim the dark yellow beast Jedrian. The rumors spread rapidly about Jedrian. They say he's terrible to look upon, not due to his ferocity but due to his sheer grotesqueness. But such hearsay is oft misguided. As Elaine now commands one of the few mighty beasts in the known world, some fear the sight of a set of wings above the clouds. It is yet to be seen what she will do with this newfound power. Let's hope the ambition does not consume her. Let us all hope. 396 in 3 years. I've seen the new Game of Thrones Bannerlord mod. It's okay, but the Warhammer Bannerlord mods are better. I have not heard about those. I think I've watched a streamer a few days ago that had like 95 mods installed for Crusader Kings 3. I would not even risk that. To go from one crash to another? Hell no. The only time I did something like that was with Skyrim. Since we were talking about Elder Scrolls, I installed a few hundred mods for the VR version of Skyrim. Because I really wanted to make everything crazy, like to see your hands create spells through different gestures. So it definitely changes the game completely. A census, more avaricious. Yes. Time for a tribute. I will never forget you or forgive you. Banquets. Damn it, she stole my money. My precious money. An unfortunate village, as we trot upon the outskirts of a little crossroad hamlet, a fearful commoner approaches, his eyes wide with relief. Thank goodness! You must help us, good lady. My party and I exchange dubious glances. Bandits! Deserters have been preying on our village for days. They have taken almost everything. It seems King Peter's lands are almost lawless. Come on, guards. Let's get 'em. Get Bandit Bane, popular opinion plus 20. Some people are just good at understanding how to mesh all these mods together. I'm definitely not that adept. Yeah. Best I can manage is looking at the mod folders and using ones that don't access the same files as another. Yeah, I guess having conflicts between them is definitely a problem, and then opening the debug log to see what mod conflicted with which mod during which event. No, I've had enough of that at work. I worked in QA, quality assurance for games long time ago, and it was crazy. Checking logs, replicating bugs, fuck that. Not again. Makeshift temple. Do I want makeshift temple? In this? I don't think I do I? New perk, farmhand. And when I installed those mods in Skyrim, I actually installed through a pack, an entire pack that contain all those hundreds of mods, because otherwise, no, I refuse. What do you... Oh my god, no, don't touch her. Get those filthy sausages away from me. Yeah, it's fine. And she died immediately anyhow. Oh, disappeared without a trace. Sure. Soothing pain. Compassionate for my heir? Why? Please God, why? Can make her callous. I guess callous is better than compassionate. Ah, God, she has the worst traits, I swear. Should I change to another heir? Fine, let her be compassionate. Anara keeps the trait content. This one has even... Whatever. My family is going to hell. Baelish male. Oh, that's a proper male. Retreat losses. Prestige and prowess. Either way, I'll take it. I think they both will be a good diplomat. This one is actually studying diplomacy. And she's compassionate, zealous. The lazy will see. Might get another trait. I don't know. They're both beautiful, so that's something. Let's see. A noble carving. Noble tutoring. Can I get some stewardship? Really? Those who are in conflict, compassionate and lazy? I have agonized over it and the signs are clear. I am with child. Again I will lose 1 level? God. Then again, who wants to be a paragon of virtue? No one must ever know. And he found out. I might tell him. The last time he did find out all by himself. Tell him. Let's see what happens. Perhaps they could manage more efficiently, more avaricious. Yes. Could have used that hook. Snow, the meeting. Let's ask him for more gold. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. I'll have puppies. Seems. Almost anything that requires you to do things only upside less. On the only upside of lazy is to get less stress overall. So she's incredibly lazy, like as in she doesn't want to do absolutely anything, but when she does them, the hit isn't as big because she has minus 50%, I guess. I don't know. I've never been lazy. I don't remember ever having a lazy character. We'll see. Begin your dinner activity. Sure, let's do it. If Baelish could see his offspring now, he would be ashamed of himself. From the chaos that he stirred, the assassinations that he did to these holy, good-for-nothing women. A courtier that doesn't have much of anything. More friends. Snow puppy has given birth to an adorable puppy. As much as I adore it, its tiny waggling tail, I cannot take care of it. Can't you give it to your daughter? Maybe she's not with you during the little trip. I can give it to a vassal, to another vassal, or to my aunt. Give it to your aunt. Keep the puppies in the family. Let's try to find the food thief. Time for a tribute. I follow the trail of crumbs. I find a Raymond. Is he? No, he's just trusting and humble. A secret for you and me. Wait a second. I follow a trail of crumbs and splotches of grease and sauce all the way down the corridor until, at last, I locate the culprit, but I don't think anything could have prepared me for what I was about to see. I find Raymond completely nude, with his back to me. As I enter, he spins to see me, revealing the entire tray of pies stacked high at loin height, a single pastry still covering his modesty. Oh, I am not all as it appears, my lady. Pray do not tell a soul about this. So they did an what, American Pie reference? Or was he just eating them naked? No, single pastry still covering his modesty. Whatever. I don't want him as my rival. And definitely don't want him as the lover. I'll get a bit of stress. Inspired person can be sponsored. Can we pause this? Okay. He wants to forge regalia. Do I want more regalia? 242. I could sell it afterwards. I found out yesterday that I can sell items on the market, which will give me a lot more than regular destroying. I had no idea. Now I'm abusing this feature. Memory of... do I want this? Don't think I do. Yeah, that dude could create something legendary. A great artifact. That's the only ones that I do accept nowadays. I have another quick son, Nestor. Sure. I think they reduced the chance of actually gaining good traits in this mod, or in the base game, I'm not even sure, because I don't remember it being this rare. And to be honest, it's not that rare. I do have two beautiful children, and I'm not beautiful myself, but the rest are only quick, and I have a genius quick or nothing. And I have a genius person as a lover. This one is robust. It's not that bad. I shouldn't be complaining. Sure, another noble carving. Don't know what that did. Irrelevant. A chance meeting. Staying with vassals and having a change of scenery has been nice, but the constantly changing layouts becomes increasingly confusing. When left to my own devices, I rarely know where to look for commonplace necessities, like where I might find a midnight snack. Haphazardly bungling through Lord Danner's castle, I chance opening a door only to find Danner and his acquaintance standing precariously close, seemingly on the brink of something intimate. Candles softly light the room, and the sweet smell of lavender fills the air. My vassal betrays a wry smile and beckons me closer. Nah, will not soil myself. Tributes. Somewhat rare, more common if both parents have the same genetic trait, and pretty common with the blood legacy. Yeah, I used to focus only on that legacy in the past. That was like the bloodline was the first thing that I would put points in. My son, I have given birth to a beautiful little son. Come on, it's fine. If they start mating with each other, then who knows what I'll get. Maybe inbred children, or you know, nice perks. Do I want to give him an egg? I could give him the black dragon egg, right? Sure, let's do it. Have fun. Maybe I'll get a dragon house at some point. It's just the best, so I always do it. Giving sons eggs. I'm trying to decide which one should get it. That's the only curiosity I'm having, because I'm rather picky. Then again, I'm guessing all will use my Dragonpit, so I shouldn't be that that worried. Leash. Grand Tournament, Isolate Capital. Do we have diseases around here? No. Okay, when was Draco available again? 396. Oh, the blood legacy. Have good genetic traits are just strong. Yeah. What did you usually set as your preferred trait? If I remember correctly, in the blood thing. Let's see. Open legacies in blood. Select a congenital trait to become more common. So which one did you usually pick? Was it the genius one, or did you pick something else? I usually just went for genius to, if I didn't have it in my family, that's what I usually focused on. Sometimes I went giant, just to have more giant kids. But that was mostly useful if you had tribes, I think. Yeah, that's what I did as well. Anora comes of age, my daughter and guest. And she's betrothed to this guy who is... What are you? Okay, whatever. I'm sure that I made a good decision here. Relationships. I had my reasons. Petition. Choose petition type. Sure, give me a city. Yeah, make a quick trip. Pure warrior games with strength and pure diplomacy with beauty. That would be interesting. To have games focused on a specific trait. I really wanted, and I never was able to get it. I wanted to have pure blood in my dynasty, but it was always so rare, and I don't know, I never got it to be properly spread throughout my children. Not even once. Adventurous pet. Alice. He wants to bring Alice with him. Fornicator. You filthy dog. Of course, you're lustful. Of course you'd like a fornicator. Sure, bring her over. If that's the guy. Abort city. What if I abort it? Do I get money for it? We refund the cost and allow another holding to be constructed here. 3,600. Fuck. Well, that didn't refund me the money. I thought I would find an easy way to make some gold. Let's see. Fight him. Walking dog. It'll be okay. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. With the third tier, you can stack them upon each other and you'll always have them maxed out. Intelligent, well, genius, beautiful, and Herculean, or Amazonian. The other option was fecund. I was thinking about having the fecund trait with beautiful and just explode with babies. Superior breed babies everywhere. Dragon's first flames. In passing over here, the giddy laughter at Tenzi. She must be playing with Alatoraxes. Abandoning my current course, I approach the duo and the scene is overwhelming. Unaware of my presence, Tenzi says in a gangling fit, "Again, I flame, Marax." He doesn't know Valyrian. I need to teach them all Valyrian. Flames sprout from the dragon's maw, setting Tenzi to joyous laughter once more. Remarkable. I can send it to the Dragonpit. Have child study language. Let's have all children study Valyrian actually. Because, you know. Valyrian. Valyrian, you already have it. Oh, she needs to be 6. So from the bastard down, I'll have to teach them. Now, slightly higher, 72%. Ideas work well. Good. Now let's see what happened here. So that's why she was betrothed, right? My niece. Okay, and she was able to make some babies. So they will be able to hold this. Oh, genius and beautiful babies. This gives me ideas. Have sons for your children and daughters. Okay, what do we have here? I'm confused. What the hell happened here? Oh, this one is my nephew. I see. I couldn't see the green because it was close to her dress. So my nephew is part of my dynasty, of course, and they are going to have babies. Good. There's somebody to hold those territories. Council rights guaranteed. You sneaky bastard. We'll see. We shall see. Actually, now that I think about it, I have one more duchy that I should give to somebody. So we have two kingdoms, giant lands, which I'm gonna keep, Dragonstone that I'm going to keep, and Driftmark. So Driftmark was the one. So to get my hands on Driftmark, I could get claims on Driftmark. Or I could just keep this guy. He's High Valyrian, why not? Maybe at some point I will need some High Valyrians. Grand title, Driftmark. Why not? The downside of the Fecund Babery Factory strat is succession, so it's better when you're playing Hall. Usually when I do reach that level, I have a way to play around with the succession. Like either I have primogeniture or what was that? Ultimogeniture, where your oldest will inherit all your titles, but if you have absolute crown authority, you can designate exactly which one. So it doesn't matter if it's primal or the oldest one. You can basically choose which one. And I think you first get access to the oldest and then to the youngest. And also there was the disinherit option, which was nerfed to oblivion. It was very easy to disinherit children in the past. But now, not so much. Luckily we don't have problems in this mod. We have this one here. And that's it? Guess so. Wolf Fangs and Mighty Stag Hide. A hunt, board game, grand tournament. She wants to study intrigue. If I can find a guardian with intrigue. My half-sister. Or this random courtier. Who's a lot more skilled but has horrible traits. What does it matter? Go to him. Yeah, with the succession. I think that's what I did at some point. I set up all my kingdoms to have election succession, and mostly all my vassals would pick me or my heir, the one that I would choose. So that was an easy way to mitigate things. By just setting laws for each individual title that you have. Well, at least until you become emperor, and then, you know, you don't have to worry anymore. Attempt to win my heart. Aren't you part of the church? Why do you want to earn my heart? A dragon enters the world. Good job, son. Maybe I'll choose him to be my heir, actually. Because why not? Look how cute this dragon is. Black and pink. The harbors and bazaars far and wide echo with both exhilaration and dread. Word spreading like wildfire that a new dragon has been born. I think it's the same notification each time. Making knights of children. My child is now the age to squire. Perhaps I could command a vassal of my realm to squire him. I believe Lord Herbert would be a good candidate. Okay, thanks for offering this. Do it. Nice that they triggered the notification. I could join a grand wedding. Where is it? Oh, it's also close. Sure. Let's do it. Travel of travels to come. I meet a witch, they get her burned. Or is it not a witch? Oh, it's not a witch, it's a wise man, that's why I get stress. So, travels to come. Journeying through Webwood, I pass by a particular looking tent, splayed open, with its yet more peculiar looking occupant inside. Come on, mighty lady, I can tell you have many miles to go and I can offer you a reading of your future travels for a modest price. Bad omens. Oof. Do I want... Is there anything else? No. Could befriend somebody. Isn't he my friend already? He's not. Interesting. should also use my personal scheme to do something. Interesting. Lady Yolanda is married. I don't need you anymore. Lady Elaine. He's not pure blood? Why did I choose him to marry? What? Did I do a mistake? No, I chose him. This guy is the one that I chose, who is pure-blooded. But he somehow died, so she remarried. He was slain in battle by Stefan, who died as well like an idiot. Gotten killed by somebody else, who died in his sleep. Vicious circle of idiots. Intrigue challenge. Diplomacy challenge. Much better. Petyr is impressed. And I formed an alliance. Okay. Elaine comes of age. And she has 3 stars. What about my other daughter? 4 stars. That's just the AI can have the perfect character die in the stupidest ways. Yeah, tell me about it. I gave my daughter, even though it wasn't a matrilinear marriage, just because I wanted more pure-blooded children in the world. And then I would get my hands on them somehow. But you know... Gift artifact, Lucky Rabbit's Paw. It's close to being destroyed. Or did it expire on the way here? Healing waters. Let's destroy this. Thanks for the gift. Let's destroy this as well. Ancient Black. Modest Gemstone. They keep on sending me trash. The trash they don't want. Favor of a lady. Attraction opinion. It's fine. Victor's Regalia. Let's try to sell this. Has enough time passed? Victor's Regalia, 178. Good. Gift artifact. Ancient drawing. Good God. They're probably all my friends and that's why they keep sending me stuff. Or they really like me. Absolutely pure blood is so rare that I take that over any other genetic trait. Yeah, I know what you mean. You can't even choose it in the bloodline tiers as your preferred genetic trait. So it's very rare. You go closer to forming a friendship with this lord who's a count. This lord who's also a count. Let's try Herbert. My daughter can marry. Wait a bit. Guardian for my other daughter who's interested in stewardship, and she can also go learning. Yeah, gained the rival. Oh, in this case, I think I know what I want to do. He has 2 counties. No, a county and a barony. I could just take his thing. That's exactly what I'll do. And I'll think about other things to do to you in prison. Duchy. This hasn't been created yet. What? You do not have the title Wicked then. So I will need this one to create the duchy. Interesting. Either way, I got this because I want to give it to somebody who will marry my daughter. One of my daughters. Is this a matrilinear? No, it's a normal marriage. Still confused why I chose him, but... maybe I should give it to him. And have him marry somebody interesting. Why not? You're 10 years old, 16, 6 years. This might be a good match for you. For this one. Ooh, is she Valyrian? No. And Toshi. Sure. Make the match. Good luck, son. I believe in you. Have you had the house rivalry in this run yet? Oh yes. Petyr Baelish had like 3 house rivalries at the same time. I tried to disable the mod because they had a rivalry with me and I couldn't have a rivalry with them for some reason. Maybe it was on cooldown. It was very weird, a very weird combination. I also had a nemesis. Petyr had a lot of fun. Friend's friend. Approach him. I was enjoying feast and some others' company at the dinner table, where a rich cloth is laid. May we have a small word, Lord? I ask. I wouldn't want to interrupt your parliament. Lord Karsten raises an eyebrow, a hint of curiosity in his eyes. Well, of course, what matters bring you to me, noble Anara? Sneak out and find some fine guests. Alliance. I don't want an alliance. Do you hear about a treaty? Oh, they're all the same? Kindred soul or alliance? So let's see, he's compassionate, humble and stubborn. Let's try to do something compassionate. He doesn't have a lot of martial. He's not gluttonous or anything. The treaty might be related to diplomacy. Let's try the treaty, I guess. Yes, that worked somehow. Oh, it's time to try to persuade Draco once more to bond with me. I think Draco is tired of my shit by now. I'm on your side. More friends. Which one do I want? I don't know, Garrick sounds better, I guess. Sure, I can let my rival go for now. Who is Master Noel? Where's my son? Keep at it. Pregnancy, yet again. I do have children, don't I? 2 lovers and a husband. Should I start a legend? Last time I checked, there were no good legends. Maybe this one. A mighty endeavor for Baelish. Let's see. Gain access to legendary palace. Okay, this might be a good one actually. Get a press claim on 7 kingdoms of the Iron Throne. Really? Don't need that. Immediately de jure drift a duchy to your realm. We'll see. Legendary palace. Okay, press claim. Gain access to commission legendary artifact decision. Yeah, I'm not impressed. I mean, these are good if you want to conquer and go crazy with that. Or if you want to spread your religion. That's how I spread my Roman Empire throughout every single corner of the world in my normal campaign. But here, I have nothing to spread or conquer. Can't wear crowns. That's great. Straight. These two. See if I can find any pure-blooded character. Probably won't find any. Of course I will. I prefer the way you can promote culture in Elder Kings. The orcs, for instance, you can literally massacre the population and the county becomes your religion and culture. Okay, that's one way to spread your religion and culture. Like the good old days, I guess. Send the Crusades. Petyr Baelish. Give him another name. Gunser. Yeah, you look like a gunser. Draco is mine. Yes, great success. 4th chance, the lucky one. They say no one can know the heart of a dragon, but Draco has seen mine, and she has found it worthy. We are bounded now, a union of blood and flesh and fire. From Yiri to the Shadows lands beyond the Shy, let it be known that I, Lady Anara of the Vale, claim the dragon Draco as my own. Let the Knights of House Baelish rejoice, for a new dragon rises. Look around you. Okay. A bond is forged. My heart races in my chest as I take... See, this should have been the first one to be displayed. I should really change this. My heart races in my chest. I take a cautious step forward. Something stirs in the darkness just beyond the reach of my torch. The steady sound of breathing grows louder and faster. Deep purple scales shining in the torchlight fill my vision as I approach Draco. She turns her great neck to face me, pausing as if to examine my worth, and then turns back to her slumber. I take a breath to steady myself and then step forward to place a hand on her side. The beast turns back to me in frustration. Her claws scrape against the stone floor as fire gathers in her throat, lighting up the room and sending a wave of heat over me. Doheris, I shout, holding my hand up before her maw. Draco pauses, and the fire receding back beneath her scales. I place my hand against her, feeling the rush of heat from the fire waiting just beneath the surface. I feel a new strength flow through me, mine to grasp. No, thank you. It was just a test. And you passed. Good, and now I can actually do the dragon training part. Am I pregnant? No, I'm not. Because I upgraded my thing to the maximum level. What's it called? What's it called? We have to just click her. Draco. Deepen bond. This was the one that I was looking. To increase your experience with. Okay, start scheme. If it's a scheme. Oh, okay, so it's a scheme, that's why. Not a decision. Let's ride her as well. Draco spreads her wings, indicating that she is ready to fly. I give her a few affectionate pats of approval and she bursts into the sky. Soon we are among the cloud forests where visibility is hampered by thick, foggy masses. But today it seems particularly dense, as if something is encouraging us to return rather than fly. Here alone I can feel the bond that unites us, without any interference. Draco can sense my frustration through our connection. Smooth operator. Thanks for the raid. And welcome. Oh, I did say it correctly. I tend to butcher names, so sorry for that. Smooth operator? Well, smooth operator. Let's put it this way. Draco can sense my frustration through our connection, as if to free me from it. She unleashes the fire vigorously. The misty masses are nothing other than drops of water, and fire cannot bend before water, not dragon fire. All the surrounding mist is dispersed, or rather swept away, by the incandescent jet. This innocuous gesture for a dragon reminds all of the power of these divine creatures. Even nature must bend to their will. Okay, that was a lot of text for just blowing fire through clouds and mist. Let's get more experience. Oh, hi there. Yeah, we talked yesterday, right? I did remember that I raided you. I have a horrible memory as well. Both horrible pronunciation and horrible memory, so quite the combo. How has your day been? Let's see here. Okay, and I'll have this one to deepen the bond. Okay, and welcome everybody. We are trying to finally manage to tame one of the dragons that was my father's, I believe. And this was my fourth attempt to tame her. And I finally managed it, and there's a cooldown of 5 years between attempts. So yeah, you can imagine that it was quite the hassle. 5 years? I think 5 years. 4 or 5 years. But we finally got her back. So now I have a dragon. Draco. My 2 daughters have a dragon. This one has a green dragon. And this one has a yellow? I don't even know what this is. And the last one is my youngest son. Not this one. The good son. This one. Who has a baby dragon. It was good, but it's rather late now, so I wish you a lovely stream. Man, I need to try this mod one of the days. Yes, it's very interesting. We did talk about it a bit. Yeah, if you can't stay, I wish you sweet dreams, and hopefully we'll chat tomorrow. I'm already following you, so I will find you when you play CK3, that's for sure. I'll hunt you down. Okay. Good. Now that I have a dragon, I can actually start doing things. Because I definitely want to start some wars. And use it.
Schmoot operator is now following.
And thanks for the follow. It definitely helps to reach that affiliate goal. 22 out of 50. One step at a time. Thank you very much. A flow of character. Once I have departed this world, my daughter and her heir Elaine shall rule in my stead. Oh wait, let's do this before. Okay. Cool. Unfortunately, rumors of Elaine embarrassing lethargy have been spreading around my court. It makes me wonder if she will manage to retain my vassal support once I'm gone. What flaws does she actually have? The laziness, probably. Yes, let's try to rectify. I don't even know what event this is. Elaine has agreed to let me mentor her, even though her enthusiasm is somehow lacking. I fear her vices are deeply set, but a truly eye-opening experience might make her realize the folly of her ways. Venture into the streets and talk to the poor, own up a misdeed and make it right again. Give away possession to those in need, will hold court in my stead. I was thinking about this one might be the best one to remove lazy. If I hold court, if I force her to hold court, maybe it will get removed. Maybe it has nothing to do with those traits. We will see. Meanwhile, let's see, let's start with a smaller war. It was frustrating to observe Elaine struggling to rule in my stead. I doubt she was even trying. I am almost certain the fault was with Elaine's level of enthusiasm rather than my lesson. I'll give her one more chance. The question is, should we try a new tactic or will persistence win out this day? Or is it an event to improve her education trait? This one might be related to stewardship. Giveaway possessions might be related to learning, because it's also theology. Or give someone... No, this seems like a character traits. Try holding court again. I don't care. Find a way to do it. Ugly Dragon's Rider. Bonding with Draco, visiting ours. After my last visit with Draco, I was struck and dismayed by her seemingly inability to distinguish between me and the attendants that bring her food. As if I, a Lady of the Eyrie, were no different from a servant. Although my duties as Lady of the Vale consume most of my days, it might be worthwhile to set aside more time to visit with Draco. There is, however, such risk to such an approach. Not only the obvious danger of spending more time in close proximity with such a vicious predator, but also the risk that Draco could bristle at my over-eager, heavy-handed presence during this sensitive stage of our relationship. Yeah, it will work. And I think it will work so well because the dragon is restrained, calculating, and supporting. So she has very nice traits. And also I'm nice. A flow of character, newfound understanding. I am delighted to see the changes in Elaine. I did initially worry about the outcome of giving her so much responsibility, but as she had no one to hide behind or delegate to, she stepped up and took the task. Elaine was even more surprised than I by her hidden talents, and has not seemed quite so lazy since then. There we go, so it was related to lazy. Loses the trait lazy. Oh, perfect. This is great. I didn't even know we had these events. But maybe they're triggered based on your character. My character is compassionate, so that might be what triggered it. Or because of my skills. The chance to remove a negative perk trait. Yes. Yes, indeed. But I'm curious what triggered it, because it is a very useful thing to have and use. Unify the house, friendly, council, befriend, friend. Children receive skill points. Surely only Mikey, welcome. And thanks for the raid. How has your stream been? Nice, she's actually a pretty knightly character now. Zealous, compassionate and brave. Yep. She actually takes after her mother now. But again, I wanted to play with intrigue. I don't know how I got into this position. I didn't want saint characters. There has to be something related to kids that I'm missing. Ducal, fellow vassal. Okay. Let's find something. So zealous, compassionate and brave, and I can get trusting, humble, fickle. Loses the trait lazy, gains the trait diligent. Oh, this is nice. Or this was an educational exercise, nothing more. Poor girl. Yeah, let's get her diligent. Alright. Yeah, I don't know what triggered it. Bonding with Draco. Visit Dragon success. Much of my girlhood teachers shaped me into the woman I am today, and in so doing earned my appreciation. So too have my efforts to be a more regular part of Draco's care earned me a modicum of the dragon's respect, whereas even a month ago she would have treated me no different than any other of the porters that bring her meat in and soiled straw out. They sit on straw? I guess they don't need to nest, but I did not expect straw. I think she now sees me in a better light. While still far from affectionate, Draco watches me more closely, can discern my voice from those from my companions, and will even allow me to touch her neck during feedings. Riding exercise, alright. ABS 165. Yeah, we've all been through that. You have to go through all the stages of grief after finishing Game of Thrones, unfortunately. I think this is the first stage, denial, right? How is this possible? You'll go through anger and everything else until you'll finally accept it, that they ruined such a masterpiece. Too much of a good thing. Never would I have thought that a woman could have too much passion. I need to release one of my lovers. Each has given me one baby. And this one is a quick guy. I think Otto will have to go. Good luck, Otto. Be brave. Can I do anything else to my teach dragon lore? Ooh, interesting. With the aid of your head dragon keeper, you will teach Elaine dragon lore vital to dragon taming. Okay. Taught dragon lore for 15 years. Bond with dragon skin plus 5. Deepen bond with your dragon skin plus 5. Can I teach everybody? Every one of my children? Let me try this one as well. Teach dragon. You have a dragon, right? I keep on forgetting. I have the memory of a mouse. And what was the last one? It was my son, my youngest. This one. Second youngest. Not yet. Sadly, they are making a mini-series following Bran as king called Snow. What? Why? Because he has the best story? that's their reason? Insane. I'm kinda excited about the Hedge Knight series that they want to create. A Knight of Seven Kingdoms, or however it's called, because they cannot screw that up. I don't see a way for them to screw it up. It's very simple. They don't need amazing actors. They need 2 good actors. Well, 3 good actors. And I won't give any spoilers, of course. And it's a short story. Hopefully they don't drag it too long. Maybe that's a way for them to screw it up. If they make it from a short story a long story to get more revenue. Yeah, but the first novel was amazing. 10 out of 10. Also, BS, if you haven't yet, I suggest you read the books, or at least listen to the audio books. Yeah, it's about, I think it's about Duncan the Tall. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, hopefully we get some events related to, what was it called? I forgot the name. That's, and I can't give spoilers either. Summerhall, right? I think it was called Summerhall. I think so. Exactly. The unlikely indeed. I think they could make an excellent story if they hire the right actors for it. 3 actors they need. Egg, Duncan, and what was his name? Daemon? The dragon. And Maekor, I think those were the 2 princes. But yeah. Would be interesting. Hopefully they make it right. Hopefully. Please, Jesus. Please. We've been through so many horrible series. Just give us a good one. Okay, so I wanted to declare a war to free some slaves. Is this a too small target? I think it is too small. Maybe I should pick something bigger. Tyrosh. Do you have allies? Oh, yes, you do. How strong are your allies? 1,000, 4,000, 1,000. So let's say 3,000 plus 4,007 plus 15, 22. Yeah, it's fine. You can't free slaves here? They don't have slaves in Tyrosh? What about this? I mean, I could try conquering territory, but I don't think I want to bother with these. If I do conquer them, I'll integrate them directly into the Iron Throne Empire. Maker gonna be intimidating. Yeah. Should be. Yeah, it's such a good story. I love it. It's short but to the point. Like, it's nothing too complicated. Just nothing, no deep grey characters. Just a fun little story. That's why what I'm saying, they cannot screw it up too much, hopefully. I was pretty unsatisfied so far by the House of the Dragon. It felt that they kept on repeating the same theme from first episode until the last. How can a woman get the same benefits that men do? It's impossible. How could a woman become queen? That's insanity. Yes, so what if she's appointed by the king and has the strength of multiple kingdoms behind her and 7 dragons? Actually, she had more than 7. She would have had more than 7. No, nonsense. The peasants would revolt against us and they would fight the dragon with pitchforks. It's insane. It makes no sense. And they kept on with this theme, the queen that never was, that keeps on repeating. Whatever. I'll just go on and complain till the end of days. I'm not satisfied with it. They could have done it much better. I want to free some slaves. That's what I was trying to do. But I wanted something of a challenge. Just to use the dragon once. No, I can only conquer them, it seems. List I've already checked. So only these guys have slaves, I guess. Fine, let's make a quick war here. I don't care. Let's see how quickly I die now. Now that I just got the dragon. How fast they can kill me. Should I raise only the men-at-arms? Let's raise the men-at-arms. Okay, and now raise the rest. And I'll stop them whenever I think I have enough. So now let's deepen the bond by releasing pigs or a sheep. Seems that they have the same chance. 10%. This one offers 15%. Okay. Enough. Get this going. Let's ride. I think it was just mainly about her children being less Valyrian and also the child murdered in Helper case. Yes, it does get complicated from there, I guess. But they wouldn't have been in that situation if the story made sense and people would have accepted her as queen. Because technically she was indeed loved by people. Like, she wasn't a cruel or an idiot like, what was his name? The current king, I forgot his name. Horrible memory with names. Who didn't even want to rule, was lazy, stupid. Yeah, so people should have loved her, right? It made no sense to me. Still bonding with him while they're being in battles. Bonding with Draco, looking skyward. I take my morning porridge outside of my balcony where I hold a brilliant blue sky. Behold, a brilliant blue sky with a nary cloud in sight. Something in me knows that this is not a day to be spent idly inside my castle or on the streets of the Eyrie. This is the father himself made today for a singular purpose, fight. And I feel cautious. Draco's last several flights have not gone well. Over the past moon turns, she has on occasion chosen to selectively ignore those commands she finds inconvenient. Commands that are usually related to me trying to avoid falling to my death. Still, more riding time could both improve our rapport and Draco's willingness to heed my commands. And it is such a magnificent day. So I could fly or not. Sure, let's fly. I mean, there is no point. Why would this even be a choice? Who wouldn't want to fly? Draco greets me almost eagerly as I enter the lair, clutching a saddle. Clearly, I am not the only one yearning for the skies. With uncommon agreeableness, she allows me to attach the saddle and mount her. And with a nod to my attendants, we step out into the open air. As soon as we are clear of the last gates, Draco leaps in the air, relishing the freedom. With each beat of her wings, we soar higher and higher, until my castle is but a distant splotch of color below. She's in rare form today, and under my reins, Draco feels as swift as the legendary Nessarion, and as powerful as the infamous Terax. Soaring amidst the heavens, the wind rushes past, lifting air and spirits alike as the world unfolds below. Again, the backdrop of the cloudless sky, our bonds grow even stronger. Can you take me higher? So the dragon spots Yoro. A fiery arrangement. From near the clouds atop Draco, I can see the entirety of the Battle of Dusk Rain as it unfolds. Tiny arrangements of our regiments crashing against the lines of our enemies. Up here, they look almost like toys being played with by commanders in charge. My eyes drift to a cluster of rustling banners, marking the position of those very commanders. Descending at a rapid speed, I see Yoro and most of the other notable enemy warriors are congregated around a single area. A fatal mistake when facing a dragon such as mine. I feel Draco's chest swell as she prepares to immolate the enemy leadership with dragonfire. Dracarys. Okay, so she kills 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 knights, and she burns 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Dragons. Hashtag dragons. I gained a rival after that chaos. I mean, I'm not even surprised. They had zero chance. That's why I wanted to actually attack one of these territories. Maybe not Pentos. I don't want a 10-year war. Bonding with Draco, expensive meat. The dragon Draco is a mercurial creature. Some days she wants nothing more than a stretch of her wings and prance around her the eerie lair, while the very next day is all but impossible to coax the dragon from her slumber. Draco's tastes are similarly varied, and while she still eats all the butchered game my servants ferry down to her, I'm still considering sending to the kitchen for more delicious fare. Surely a nice treat would bring Draco and I closer together. Well, technically you already have 100% success rate, so no more food. Don't get your dragon fat. Chubby dragons. Perfect. A quick war. Enforced demands. And I get some ex-slaves. Maybe this would be a good way to actually find some pure-blooded characters. So these three will join my court, right? This one, this one. That was quick and easy. Can designate a guardian for my son. Which son are you? You want diplomacy. I should be the best one to teach you about diplomacy. Or my heir. Let's have my heir do it. Perfect. Let's see, what else was I planning to do? Teach dragon lore. Teach dragon lore. Okay, I should only teach the ones with dragons, right? Because it makes no sense to teach everybody. Well, other than roleplay, I guess. I'm sure they're randomly generated, but I wouldn't expect to find pure-blooded slaves. Yeah, could be. They are randomly generated, but I have seen that some have good inheritable traits. Maybe if pure-blooded is considered a great inheritable trait, who knows? I don't know how they coded it, or maybe it's just a I don't know how would you call it, a neutral trait. Okay, let me see, is there anything else I wanted to do right now? No, I think it's good for now. I will save it as is because it is 1:30 AM for me. Podrick, it's been a pleasure as always chatting with you. And everybody else, I hope you enjoyed the stream. I'll probably continue tomorrow and we'll see what we can do with the dragon. I'll probably declare a big war so we can use her properly. If you enjoyed the stream, be sure to throw a follow my way. I'm still trying to reach 50 followers. I expect to do that by December. So it's fine. No rush. Other than that, let me see if I can find a raid. Because why not? Maybe somebody will... This will be my third raid ever. Crusader Kings. If I can find an interesting channel. Creating a Dwarven Empire. This sounds very interesting from the start. Is it in English?
Sex. Fortunate.
Good. Good. Maybe I'll have a look. I'm very curious about Lord of the Rings. Have a great night, Podrick. Thanks again for joining. Let's see if this raid works. Perfect. And have a great night, everyone.